Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. Today we have some more LCS off-season talk, off-season rumor speculation, all the latest and greatest news in the League of Legends esports world. Today we are talking about katevolved, another story for him. I know earlier today we talked about that it sounds like Evolved is not going to be the starting mid laner in 2021 for TSM, but now we're going to be talking about where he could be headed. Before we get in this one, I just want to mention real quick, we have a $25 RP giveaway going on for Christmas. It's going to be the first link in the description below. If you're interested in that, definitely check that out. Get entered. You have plenty of time to get entered and yeah, rack up all those entries and stuff. And if you decide to do that, best of luck to you. But with that being said, here we go, getting into it. As you can see on the screen, the latest rumor that we've heard for katevolved is that Evolved might be headed to 100 Thieves, either Academy or main roster. This would obviously mean he is being kicked from TSM. He is currently signed with them until 2021, I believe. But it also means that 100 Thieves is probably going to have to buy out Evolved. He's going to be, I'm assuming, decently valuable. He is a pretty hyped up NA talent. He was, by pretty much everyone's opinion, either the first or second best mid laner in Academy, and obviously being North American, being young, having all his hype and talent and everything, he's going to be worth a decent amount of money. Obviously, TSM is doing this because they do have Sword in their TSM Junior team, so if they think Sword is ready to play for Academy and Sword has decided he's ready to play for Academy, Evolved could be let go if they think that Sword is going to be their mid laner for the future that they're kind of building around rather than Evolved, even though Evolved seems very, very good and they've really been building him up as well. This also means that TSM is most likely going to be landing a big splash in the mid lane. Again, whether that be Perks, which is actually kind of seeming more and more likely, the rumors are saying, whether that be like Chovy, Nemesis, any one of the other Korean or Chinese mid laners. I don't even know all the different options because they're talking to just so many different people at this point. But it does seem that they would have a good starting mid laner for the main team, have Sword for the Academy, and there's just not really a spot left for Evolved. So obviously them kicking him, them selling him, whatever, it doesn't mean that they don't believe in him. It doesn't mean they don't think he's very, very good, but it does mean that he's worth a lot of money right now. This is kind of the peak of his hype. And again, TSM is trying to sell off a bunch of different players to build up as much money as they can to make monster offers to Licorice, to Impact, to Perks, to maybe even like Hillisang, or to just PoE, or to any one of these big name free agents. TSM needs money to do that. And selling players like Evolved, like Lost, like BB, it's going to get them a bunch of money to be able to throw at other players to hopefully make their team better in the long run. So I do think it makes sense. I'm sad to see Evolved go because I was really hyped for him. I wanted to see how he's going to do in the LCS. But I think he's going to a really great, if he does go to 100 Thieves, I think he's going to a great situation at 100 Thieves. Obviously, 100 Thieves team has been a little bit up and down. Their roster's kind of a big question mark right now. But they do have really awesome infrastructure for the most part. Obviously, like Papa Smithy is a great mind for League of Legends. I think he's an awesome general manager. I'm sure he sees a lot of talent in Evolved. I'm sure he sees him as the next young upcoming mid laner that they're going to take a chance on. I love that 100 Thieves is willing to take chances on young players like that. Obviously, it didn't work out with Ryoma, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't try it again. That doesn't mean you shouldn't do it again, and you know, hopefully this time it does work out. I also think it's really exciting anytime an NA player gets a chance with a team, especially in the mid lane, which is a position that North America really needs to find that next best North American mid laner in the kind of the next generation of talent. So again, we aren't sure if he's going to be on the main roster, if he's just going to be headed to 100 Thieves Academy, if they think he needs a little bit more time to develop, or if they're able to sign someone better than him. They have the option of obviously bouncing him back and forth between either one. But yeah, as a TSM fan, I think it's sad to see Evolved go. As a 100 Thieves fan, I think you should be very excited because Evolved seems very good. He's so young, so talented, and he could really be one of the better players in the future. He could be like this MVP caliber player in a couple of years. That's what really people see him as. But obviously people see Sword as that as well, so I do not blame TSM at all if they do decide to get rid of Evolved to hang on to Sword in their Academy roster. But yeah, like I said, just a little update video. Earlier we talked about the fact that Evolved was not going to be starting for TSM in 2021. Here's a follow-up to that. They might be kicking him. They might be selling him off. He might be headed to 100 Thieves. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about this move? Do you think 100 Thieves is making a good decision going for Evolved? Are you hyped up? Are you excited? Do you think TSM should have held on to him? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. Check me out over at Twitch. .tv/I_am_germ. Check out the first link in the description below for that RP giveaway we have going on. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.